Rose plant is a sensitive and high maintenance kind of a plant. Less flowers or no flowers are very common in roses. In this video, we will discuss what causes rose plant not flowering issue and how you can treat this step by step. So keep watching and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The first and the most common cause of rose plant not flowering is the seasonal effect. Rose plant is a cool area plant that grow very well in winters, while in hot climate or season they reduces flowering and the flowers that appears are very small in size. A cool season is the first requirement of rose plant's healthy flowering. Overall, you can expect flowers on roses in cool seasons, but expecting roses in hot summers is not a good idea. Just focus on keeping the plant healthy. Another common reason of rose plant less flowering is the soil quality. If your rose soil is too compact or maybe water blocking, then it can put a stress on your rose plant and hence it stops flowering. Such plants don't even grow leaves healthily. You should use a well draining, loose and a very fertile soil media for rose plant. You can make it at home. Soil recipe video is added in the description box. Otherwise, just make sure the soil is not the issue. Another cause of rose plant not flowering issue is the lack of sunlight. Direct sunlight of a few hours is essential for promoting buds and flowers on rose plant. Without sunlight, rose plant struggles to grow and flowering happens when the plant feels thriving. When the season, soil, nutrients, sun, etc. all are right, healthy and big size flowering is definite. So put your plant in a full sunny area and it will start flowering. Here you can also subscribe to our channel. Another cause of rose plant not blooming is the roots bounding. As long as the roots are growing, plant keeps on growing too and flowering will be resultant. But when roots are stuck, there is no more room for the roots. Plant faces a shock and ignoring this can also result into a dying condition and yellowing leaves. You should repot your rose plant every year in a big sized pot. There is a safe reporting guide added in the description box. You can follow that to repot your plant. Another cause of rose plant less flowering is the lack of nutrition. It's most common especially for rose plant. It's a heavy feeder means it requires constant fertilization. Your fertilizer must be powerful as well. I have made this high-dose fertilizer using kitchen-based ingredients like tea powder, onion peels and so on. It's perfect to use regularly for a rose plant. Video on making this fertilizer is added in the description box. You can follow that and apply it properly every 2 weeks on your rose plant. And do subscribe for more videos. Another potential cause of rose plant not flowering is the lack of pruning. If your plant is growing well, it may go leggy. You can prune some of its branches using a clean and sharp cutter. This will also promote buds and flowers on the plant. You should use hydrogen peroxide on the cutter to avoid any germs because they can result into dieback disease. It's added in the description box to buy. Now let me give you some simple steps to treat the rose plant not flowering issue. First of all, see if your plant looks healthy, green and growing. A few new leaves will indicate that the plant is healthy. If the plant is shock-free and healthy, you can now prune your plant a little bit. Chop off some younger shoots with a clean cutter. Make sure it's in full sun and the season is right for flowering. Ideal season starts with winters and ends till springs. Now everything will be right for flowering. Here you can use the fertilizer I showed you. It will enforce flowering. With 1 to 2 applications of the fertilizer, your rose plant will start budding and then flowering. You just have to be patient. It's all about understanding and patience. Here is a step-by-step video on rose plant dieback disease treatment. If you like to watch, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.